After media widely reported the Patong Hospital director, Dr. Tawisak Natawang's resignation due to heavy workload and low wages in the competitive and busy location like Patong Beach in Phuket, his resignation has been now stopped by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Public Health. During his conference yesterday and a live interview in our Thai language program in the studio yesterday, Dr. Tawisak said his 4 proposals were agreed in principle by the ministry. They want 5 doctors rotating from other provinces each month to work at the hospital. Wages increase for doctors and staff to keep in line with international locations like Phuket, and increased numbers of medical staff by assigning more doctors and medical staff to the hospital. He said these 3 have been accepted. The last one is to extend Patong Hospital to a capacity of 200 beds. He said the Permanent Secretary asked him to draft an urgent development plan for the expansion and that the ministry representative will visit the hospital this Saturday. At present, Patong Hospital has only 60 beds and serves an average of 300 outpatients per day. In the past months, 7 medical doctors resigned, reportedly due to workload and low wages. Meanwhile, Phuket International Hospital runs its Safety Week to raise awareness among staff to be responsible for communities. The parade to promote safety and environmental care for the community marched along the Chalerm Prakyat, or bypass road, yesterday morning. They campaigned for waste separation at sources, energy saving to reduce global warming risks, fire prevention measures aiming at educating hospital staff, patients and families, plus local community. The hospital arranges Safety Week every year in September to promote social responsibility for staff. This year, it plans to run a fire drill when a fire simulation will be staged on September 26th and test out all personnel and equipment to ensure high safety in case of any emergencies. A leading dive operator welcomes the planned plane wreck reef. The squadron of plane and helicopter wrecks to make artificial reefs is now scheduled to be placed at the bottom of the Andaman Sea off Baan Eau Beach, north of Phuket, in mid-November. The planes, comprising 4 Douglas C-47 Dakota Skytrain military transport aircrafts and 6 Sikorsky S-58T helicopters, were transported to Phuket and had been due to be installed since May 2008. But the monsoon weather delayed it until the start of the calmer, dry and tourist high season around November. Several artificial reefs have been initiated in the past in many forms, mostly concrete or cement blocks, but this time they are more creative and attractive with 10 plane wreckages and possibly old trucks to be added later. The project aims to relieve the pressure on existing natural dive sites as large numbers of tourists visit them each year. Jürgen Schenker, a dive operator from Dive Asia, who led many volunteer divers to do annual underwater cleanups last weekend, told Andaman News that he welcomes the artificial reefs, saying that after their placement and when the wreckage is secured to the ground, the location will be a fascinating dive site and a great tourist attraction.
Once this one is established and airplanes are secured on the ground that they don't rolling away in the waves, I think this one will be a real major dive site where you can spend easy an hour or 2 to dive there and go there a couple of times, because this one will be very quickly a brilliant dive site.
The Phuket Governor invites residents and tourists to join the Phuket Vegetarian Festival, while local shrines join hands with authorities to ensure fair prices for food. Phuket Governor Niran Kalayanamit invites locals and tourists to join in the annual Vegetarian Festival during September 29th through October 7th. The governor, however, expects less visitors this year due to political factors and economic slowdown. Meanwhile, local Chinese shrines join hands with the Provincial Commercial Affairs to check the production cost for food to make sure that consumers are not overcharged. According to Chairman of Juitui Shrine, Tirawut Sri Tularak, about 300 food stalls will be available near the shrine located in the heart of the city. Canton Sintawanat will preside over the pole rising ceremony at 5 p.m. on September 28th, while all local shrines will organize prayers for His Majesty the King at Sapanhin on September 30th from 5:30 p.m. and end with hundreds of fireworks. Clients of Baan Eau Arthorn project in Phuket complain over delay, while the local project manager states that it's due to contractors' failure to meet the deadline. We wrote Lim Tong Thai, a client who has registered his booking with the Baan Eau Arthorn project in Lipon, shows his future home, which is under construction, but now left abandoned. The two-story house structure has no roof, and materials started to deteriorate as it was left unattended for a long time. We told reporters that he booked the house since October 2003 with contract to end by 2005, but it got extended and delayed until it completely seemed to stop. He said he made enquiries to the National Housing Authority, which is responsible for the project, but received no clear reply. Mr. Panya Kantasatorn, a project manager for Phuket, explained the delay is caused by a contractor who got badly affected by the fuel price hikes and was short of construction labor. A cabinet resolution also supports the affected business, leading the project contract to be extended until March 2009. The company had to pay fines for its delay of work, and the construction is now only 54% in progress, and he predicts that the company cannot complete in due time. Panya said he would propose to the National Housing Authority to change the contractor. The Eau Arthorn housing in Phuket is planned to have 717 units. It costs 390,000 baht per unit. And a well-known Thai reggae artist led his group to clean up Nai Harn Beach and hold an environmental awareness concert. Banjob Ponin, or known among his reggae music fans as Job to Do, yesterday led his band and restaurant operators to collect garbage at the island in Nai Harn Lake and the beach in Rawai district on the south side of Phuket Island. Banjob said he wants to campaign for cleanliness among residents and visitors. He also held a concert last night to raise awareness for global warming, with some proceeds going on purchasing garbage bins near Nai Harn Lake to promote a waste separation program. On October 4th, Job to Do will also stage a concert and cleanup at Naparatara Beach, as he told Andaman News. And the first Phuket Fringe Festival of Arts is to be held in Patong next month. A press conference was held to announce details of the festival, which runs from the 4th of October to the 13th of October and features many of Phuket's performing artists. The opening party at the Playhouse on Ratchatit Road in Patong on Saturday, October 4th, will be a glittering red carpet affair. Then, the Phuket Academy of Dance start the festival on Sunday, October 5th. Andaman News have previously featured their excellent performances several times. The Andaman Players perform on Monday, October 6th, with a film of Night in a Bar Room, plus Check Out Your Chakra, and on Friday, October 10th, their world premiere of Time Shared. Disc jockey Ken Cho will perform on Tuesday, October 7th. Ratchapat University from Chiang Mai perform with Love on Wednesday, October 8th, in a dinner and show showing the talents of some of the students. Good Music is back with the Men in Black and Cowboy Rope Tricks also on Wednesday, October 8th. Tongues and Tales, Seductive Stories at Supper Time are on Thursday, October 9th. Kun Sak, the Budu Group, and Pusakang Srimas are on Saturday, October 11th. A surprise package will be kept secret until it appears Sunday, October 12th, while the closing party is on Monday, October 13th.